free trade, and I'm for free trade, although I'm not for the type of system that we have today, because I don't believe it's my concept of free trade. I do not believe that the Congress should ever have the authority to pass this authority to the president, and on things like on fast track, and then the president devise agreements that serve the interests of the special interests. So I'm positively opposed to this transfer of power, just as I am opposed to the Congress transferring power to the president to declare war. So you can be for trade. I follow the admonition of the founders. They think we're a lot better off if we trade with countries rather than fight with them. You know, we fought with Vietnam all through the 60s. It didn't go well. We left. Now we trade with them, and I think we do better trading. But where our problem gets into are these managed trade agreements under the WTO and under NAFTA and the plan for a North American Union. These are the kind of movements I think are very detrimental to our national sovereignty. I don't think it helps our workers. And in combination with our monetary policy, we are now exporting our jobs due to a flawed trade policy and actually a flawed foreign policy, because we have allowed too much power to gravitate to the executive branch, and the Congress won't live up to their responsibilities. The Congress is supposed to be protecting us, protecting and guarding against guarding our liberties. At the same time, here we are once again in an undeclared war overseas. It's going on endlessly, trying to enforce UN resolution, which is very disruptive to our economy. It causes huge deficits, and that is more disruptive to our trade policies as well. So, but I do not believe we can solve all our trade problems unless we eventually look at monetary policy. Because when we have the privilege of printing the reserve currency of the world, we abuse this, we print the money, and no wonder the jobs go overseas, because they take our dollars. But that is coming to an end, because this war and our financial obligations is nearly bankrupt this country, and I think we're in for big trouble.
Congressman, you did it. I mean, that's 2 minutes uninterrupted. We appreciate it. Let me ask you a couple of follow-up questions, if I may.
Okay.
First, let me ask you the question that is often asked of someone taking the position that you have on free trade. And I want to remind everybody who may be surprised as you speak about free trade that you are a candidate for the Republican nomination. Are you a protectionist?
No, not really. Only when it becomes national security reasons. But no, I think the more trade that we can have, the better. But I just don't like privileged trade. I don't like international managed trade. You know, I don't like this NAFTA and WTO managed trade, because I don't think the people are served. I think the special interests are served because they have the influence in these organizations.
Would you either rewrite or rescind NAFTA?
I'd get rid of NAFTA and WTO for that matter. I certainly don't want a North American Union, and I'm sick of these plans for this highway coming through here that's going to go from Mexico to Canada. That's not my idea of national sovereignty.